Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for. Is this a. Oh, wow, it's Thursday already. This is a Thankful Thursday. Thankful Thursday, December 3rd. Let's jump right in because thank you for all who are joining me. Thank you for sharing it out to others that you believe would benefit and get something from it. I appreciate that. So listen, um oh, and I meant to say subscribe. I have a YouTube channel. This goes live on YouTube when I go live on Facebook. Subscribe. Oh my goodness, hello Bridget on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because they even give you little notifications. Okay, so this week we're talking about three questions that you need to ask and answer as we prepare for 21 so that we don't just jump off into, hey, happy new year. We all excited about the new year because we're trying to get rid of 2020, but we're not prepared for the new year. So yesterday's question was, what do you want? To ask yourself, what is it that you want in all five areas of your life: your spiritual health, physical health, financial health, relationships, and career? What do you want? And I didn't say it yesterday, but I'm hopeful that you're writing this down. I have a friend in an accountability group that always says, Holly, the brain is for processing, it's not for storing. Write it down, but mandate an answer to those questions. Specifically, what is it that you want in your physical health? Not just, I want to feel better. That's, you haven't answered the question. Okay, so get specific about what it is you want, not what you want to avoid. I was thinking about this yesterday, that even Jesus asked the blind man, the lame man, what do you want? And it would seem so obvious. Duh, I'm blind. I want to be able to see. But he asked the question and they had to answer it. So if it's so vitally important in something so obvious, then surely we've got to do no less. Ask and answer that question. Question 2 for today, as you ponder this, is what are you willing to give up in order to become, in order to have, in order to do what it is you say you want to do? And before you say so quickly, girl, I'll do anything. Whew, I'm so tired of where I am. I will do anything. Slow your roll on that. Okay. Ponder the question. What are you willing to give? What are you willing to sacrifice for what it is you say you want to achieve in those five areas? And I'm going to tell you, it's very, very important that we not lie to ourselves right here. Okay. Sometimes we lie to ourselves. That's the most dangerous. But then we will, because look, if you lie to yourself, you sure enough gonna lie to me or anyone else. Okay. So just slow down and think that through. What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice for? Uh, because the easy thing to do is to make your mouth say, whew, anything. I just will give up anything. I'm ready to do anything that you say. Okay, because you'll have to ask yourself, will you get up early? Some of us make sleep into a god, and you talking to a sleep master. I love, I love to sleep. There is no shame in my game. If I can get in the bed and get under the bed by 7 p.m. every night, I will be happy as a clam, literally. So, but are you willing to give up sleep? Are you willing to go to bed later? Are you willing to get into a study group? You've said as one of the things you want when you answered the question, what is it that you want? You want that certification. You done failed this thing 3 times, and yet you refuse to get into a study group. Well, I don't like studying with other people. Okay, so this is where we got. We have to like be vulnerable, be honest with ourselves. If you are afraid of looking dumb, if that is the issue, then call it what it is. Because that fear has you locked down You're on lockdown from fear. Even though we cloak it as, well, I just don't like studying with other people. You're afraid of looking dumb. You're afraid of looking stupid. And yet, the longer we stay right here, we're reinforcing that fear because you keep failing. Are you even willing to put yourself out on Front Street, get into a study group? Are you willing to sacrifice and not go to another fast food restaurant if you didn't cook it? You're not eating it. Are you willing to do that? Because you say with your mouth, what do you want in your physical health? I got to drop these 40 pounds. And you steady running to the In and Out or Burger King, somebody. Are you willing to do what it takes to get what it is you say you want? Are you willing to close your mouth? You want a stronger marriage where y'all not fighting every day, but you won't even close your mouth. When the girls were little, when the girls were little and it was just too much, because we had girls and all our girlfriends had girls. So I always had a house full of girls and we used to do sleepovers. I used to put them all. They know, okay, it's talking time out time. Auntie Nee's talking time out time. I would go to the microwave, set the timer for like 4 minutes. Nobody could talk for 4 minutes. You need to put yourself on talking time out. You talk too much. And that's why your relationships are raggedy. What are you willing to do? You've got to write that down because you got to decide. Okay, because if we're going to link up the answer to number one, what do you want in every area of your life? With the answer to question number two, what are you willing to sacrifice to get it, to become it, to do it? Okay, you can't do one without the other, or else it's just you're just doing that. So that's the question I am pushing you to ask and answer. Write this down. Don't. This is for processing. It's not for storing. I'll ask you this afternoon and you won't remember. Write it down. Okay. We don't want to go into 21 haphazardly. We don't want to just stumble and wake up and then it's 2021. We don't want to live our life like that. Okay. Enough is enough of that. Hey, Junebug. So that's the question. Combine the answer from number one question. What is it that you want in every area of your life? With the answer from number two, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to change to get the answer to number two, to number one that you asked? What do you want? Okay, you can't do one without the other. That falls into the trap of just running your mouth, making your mouth say anything. Okay, only you can answer that question for yourself. We ain't trying to impress anybody. Okay, that's what I got. Thank you for joining me Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 a.m. out here for us early birds. Google Dr. Hollie Kelly perspective and YouTube. All of them. I looked at it yesterday. There's almost 1,000 perspectives out there. Literally, there was 960 some odd perspectives out there. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves. Make this a thankful Thursday.